Hello my friends, this is Jose from Lovita, and it's important to challenge ourselves, right? And why I'm talking about this? Because challenging yourself will get you closer to your goals, to your dreams. So every day you should need to challenge yourselves in some way. So for example, getting out of the bed early and eating this unhealthy, healthy food, for example. I know it's not easy, but it requires also discipline and some persistence. But this smarter challenges brings you a better results in everything in life. And I'm going to talk about this ways to challenge yourself. For example, challenge yourself every day to learn something new. You can improve, for example, your brain performance, or by learning, for example, new skill, and every single day something new. So taking, for example, new skill improves also your social life and career, and it's proven that it reduces also our risk of dementia sometimes, and also forgetting stuff. So when you teach other people something new things, also they will find you more interesting, and it also goes the other way around. For example, if you are interested in learning something new, for example, for your professional life, it will be also beneficial for you, because it will help you to advance in your career, for example. So it's important to set these challenges, these goals for you. And most people, for example, they stick to the things that are easy already, and they know very well. But without pursuing, for example, pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zone, we don't know what's possible for us. We don't really know what's our future could be. So it's only through this challenge that we learn new things and discover these new hobbies or possibilities or interests that we didn't even know we had. So what are these ways to get yourself a challenge? So it's important to know why you should challenge yourself. So, and how you accomplish, for example, these goals of yours. For example, you could challenge yourself to take this 10,000 steps a day. This is, for example, a great way to stay fit and prevent these health issues causing you by sitting too long, or it also makes you feel good. And this walking regularly can improve your focus and also your mood. Walking can also improve your faith sometimes and self-esteem, because we have this time to think about. And it's a snowball effect. That means you soon will be walking, for example, more than 10,000 steps. But don't forget to set you a reasonable goal that's for you. So I recommend that engage, for example, at 1.5 hour or 1 hour activity, for example, each day, some sport. That's 30 minutes at least before lunch and afterwards. So it's important to remember that the more you move throughout the day, the more consistent you will be to reach your target. So make sure to choose the right outfit also, and something you're comfortable with, but set an achievable goal. So for some people this is a big step, but it can become naturally. And it's important to increase this also. So you could start by increasing, for example, 1,000 steps if you're just making 5,000 each day, and you will challenge yourself, and you go on, for example, you go to office, to walk partly to office. And it's important to remember that most people have sedentary jobs, and walking will force you to do this extra exercise and extra steps. For example, parking a little more far away and going the rest by foot. But you will reward it by this extra health, and it's this patience that requires this high level of awareness, also this empathy with others. And it's also this will make us develop our intellectual health also. Practice patience. It's also very important. This allows you to assess this situation before making any decision. So patience is important. It helps you to avoid making some mistakes. For example, when you are impulsive or indifferent sometimes. So practice patience with others also. Just develop your empathy, and this improves this overall relationship we have, right? Patience is a skill that many people can learn, even if they don't have it naturally sometimes. It's not easy, and developing this patience also, it takes persistence and effort. So quit rushing around, really. And this is the big start. It helps you develop this long-term goals or reduce stress, right? Impatience is something that many people struggle with. It's natural because we are overwhelmed with so many tasks and information. So begin to recognize the signs and identify your triggers, what triggers your situations, and then how to deal with this. You then develop these strategies also to overcome this impatience. So this, for example, includes deep breathing, and this is important that you develop this empathy, also this emotional intelligence. So the benefits, for practicing patience is known. This is essential for our existence sometimes, but also our health and our well-being. So practice it every day, patience, in the office, at home, and even while shopping. This will help you remain more calm and control when these stressful situations develop. You are then notice this difference that makes in your life. You will be more productive, for example, empathic, and less likely to suffer from depression sometimes. So challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone. For example, this is very important. This habit of challenging yourself every day is for example, is very important. You can also arrange, for example, for professional help. You can apply for this job that intimidates you, or say hello to strangers sometimes. No matter how small or large, for example, your comfort zone are, but it's important to get out of it. If you really want to get out of your comfort zone, start really by challenging something that you, for example, are you passionate about. And this is really important. It's also important that you stick to it. Start by choosing, for example, a small challenge and try not to do it so difficult for you. For example, if you have never done something before like this, start small. I know it's easy sometimes to be discouraged, but if you don't try it, you don't get it. So you can start challenging yourself by confronting your biggest fear, for example. Even the fear of speaking in public. And for example, you may be nervous sometimes, even talking to your boss or something, but there's no reason behind sometimes. You just push yourself to speak what's on your mind, and that's it. There's no better way really to discover, for example, who you truly are and when you are challenging yourself. So what do you think what if you think, for example, you didn't have the time to do it? For example, you could start with these small challenges and expand from here. For example, if you are scared of heights, imagine you're scared of heights. You can try some jumping on a trampoline, or you can even try bungee jumping on the theme park, something smaller. Whatever you decide, the goal is to realize your strengths and to achieve new outcomes, really. Another important example, for example, to step out of your comfort zone is replacing your daily diet with something more healthy. That's really challenging sometimes, really. Challenge yourself also to go with the moment. And if you have ever tried, for example, to control some situation, you know that it only will you make more stressed and frustrated sometimes. But if you go with the moment, with this flow, you will become happier and more peacefully with yourself. And you are able to enjoy what's happening in the moment, without obsessing about what's going to happen, for example, or the past, or worrying about what's going to happen really in the future. So if you want to know how to become more relaxed and realized, follow these steps. Start by choosing activities that challenge you every day. choose activities that have high consequences sometimes, or like speaking in public or speaking up in meetings or pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. This will help you really to focus and achieve this life in the moment, this flow. And once you have reached it, you just keep it going. If you want to achieve some level of happiness, for example, or well-being, you need to be willing to face challenges that help you really go on. So in order to experience this flow, this moment, you must be willing to take these risks. So you can enjoy this, and you can enjoy life as it comes, in doing. You can trust yourself, your intuition, your gut instinct. So trusting your instincts, you can be sure that you're doing the right thing sometimes. You don't have to know everything, Over time you will be better and you get this better experience. Just follow this moment. And if things don't work out as you like, for example, you can always try again, right? So no issue. So check out the descriptions. I have these resources, these links. It's really important to follow up and to get going this momentum, right? So let me know in the comments. Let me know if this helps you, if we can do something more. It's important that we really progress in life and keep going. Don't let the fear hold you back, right? So thank you for being there. Courage. You can also share with someone and let me know how it goes. Thank you.